Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
On Tuesday morning at 8:30 a.m., representatives from the Members for Change petition group served Valley Electric with over 2,100 petition signatures calling for the recall. The meeting to have the process, to have the opportunity to recall the board. Some people think we're just, out of control, want them out, but what we want is the process to evaluate whether they should stay or not by the meeting. So that was done. We had notified the board before that and heard nothing back as usual. So we were able to retain legal counsel to represent our group. We had asked the board to provide that at the company expense since they're spending our money on their side, but no response as usual. So Shumway Van, a multi-state law firm out of Las Vegas, was gracious enough to be willing to help us. So they've stepped up. Since we delivered the petitions, there are two issues that are being discussed, which we find kind of crazy. One is the directors, I guess, according to the bylaws, believe that the petition has to be circulated per district, is what they're arguing, and then you have to get the 10% per district in order to call for the recall. The bylaws clearly in 8th grade English say otherwise, that it's just any member can bring charges against a director. Our attorney believes that we're interpreting the bylaws correctly. The audit, and we've said this from the very beginning, an audit's going to show you money in, money out. They're not prosecutors. They're not going to say whether something's illegal or not. And also, if somebody says, hey, here's a severance package, as long as that dollar figure is what is declared, that's all the auditors are concerned about. So it's money in, money out. Does it all balance? So the audit, in our minds, was always a bit of a farce. And again, they get to conduct it without, any outsiders present. So we don't think that's a big thing either way. As far as the reinstatement of Mrs. Evans, we had a post today on our Facebook page basically that we believe it's irresponsible for Valley Electric, while the sheriff's department is still actively investigating, for them to come out and say, we investigated ourselves and we're innocent, there's no wrongdoing here, look away. So on the one side, they're telling us, well, don't count somebody guilty before they're proven guilty. So then we would say, wait a minute, the same thing applies to the other side. Let's let the process work. And while they're innocent until proven guilty, people are still under investigation, active investigation. And obviously there was enough smoke that the sheriff's department was able to serve a warrant and arrest somebody. So there has to be something there.